the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi, and Johnny Hendricks. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Hendricks is 1 year his senior. Choi is 1 inch taller. He will have a 1 inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Laving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, USA, presenting the challenger, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon. Right hand punch in the clinch.
Big Rig gets caught with that punch. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
The ground and pound has been there all night. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Midway through round one. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hendricks. Feet on the hips here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. 2 minutes remain in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hendricks. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Super Bowl. Hendricks has got the full mount. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. Good work from the top here by Johnny Hendricks. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, not ideal to spend as much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Choi. That's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Hendricks attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, Hendricks gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Horns out for the end of round one. Right now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Your striking is looking excellent. Look at all those punches that were landed. That was amazing. Keep those punches in the center.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Big Rig gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, little single collar tie there. Hendricks going for the takedown, but unable to land. Nice hook. Right. All right, single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And just misses with that big right hand. Look
at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Slipped and countered by Choi. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Choi going for the leg kick. He does not connect. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Unable to connect with the right hand.
Kick lands.
And they separate. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big leg kick lands.
Nice kicks there by the Korean Superboy. And they separate. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Hendricks' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of
This
swelling.
is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Choi. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Oh.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good. Oh, nice. Nice. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Choi's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him. He got him.
All right, he pushes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Muay Thai plug. Oh, Hendricks gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Hendricks, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen. Your kicks are working.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, Continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
Oh, single collar tie here. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Oh, collar tie. All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watching this guy and going, wow, this is what his jab is supposed to look like.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target there.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Hendricks. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, but if you take one of them, if you get the nice tackle landed right on the spot.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. That landed clean.
Now the transition to the judo throw, right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Side control now, DC, a lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Oh, right to the mouth.
I mean, how many can he take? Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hendricks. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty from this position.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Fighters back to their feet here. Straight right hand, no good. Right hook to the head, blocked. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Leg kick. Nice punch there.
Hendricks going for the takedown here, but he misses. Just out of range with that left hook. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. He needs to start looking to finish this.
Back to the feet. Oh! Oh!
What a fantastic...
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got hurt bad!
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Hendricks.
That's what I'm talking about. This was all you, man.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
Oh, my goodness.
Effective punch there. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. Wow.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So they'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with athletes.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There is prestige in being called the UFC heavyweight champion.